Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a secret recipe for success, while others struggle to find their footing? Welcome to our journey of discovery, where we delve into the magic formula that sets successful people apart. We're unearthing the 7 habits of highly effective people, a timeless treasure trove of wisdom that has transformed millions of lives worldwide. Life can often feel like a complex maze, but imagine if you had a compass to navigate your way. That's what these 7 habits are. A compass to guide you towards personal effectiveness and productivity, the cornerstones of success. These habits aren't just theories, they're proven strategies that have helped countless individuals achieve their dreams. What if I told you there's a guide, a roadmap, that can help you navigate your way to success? Intrigued? Let's dive right in. The first habit of highly effective people is that they are proactive. This means they don't just react to life's events, they take the initiative and responsibility to make things happen. This habit is all about owning your life, your decisions, and your actions. Being proactive means understanding that you're in the driver's seat of your life. You're not a passenger, waiting for someone else to take you where you want to go. You're the one who decides your destination and the route to get there. It's about taking the reins and steering yourself towards your goals, not letting circumstances or other people's actions dictate your direction. It means not blaming others or circumstances for your situation, but looking inward and asking, what can I do to change this? This habit is a game changer. It shifts the power from the world around you to within you. Remember, being proactive is about taking control of your life, not waiting for things to happen. The second habit is to always begin with the end in mind. This principle is all about envisioning your journey before you embark on it. It's the habit of thought that encourages you to look forward, to consider your destination before setting sail. It's about setting clear goals and having a vision for the future. Why is this important? Well, it's simple. If you don't know where you're going, any path will get you there. But if you have a clear destination, every decision you make, every action you take, is guided by that end goal. It helps you prioritize your tasks, focus your energies, and align your actions with your values. It's like a mental blueprint. You wouldn't build a house without a plan, would you? Similarly, you shouldn't live your life without a vision. It's this foresight that can make all the difference between a life lived by chance and a life lived by design. When you start with a clear destination in mind, every step you take brings you closer to your goal. The third habit of effective people is they put first things first. This simple phrase is a powerful reminder of the importance of prioritizing and managing your time effectively. It's not about scrambling to complete tasks at the last minute, but rather, it's about planning ahead and focusing your energy on what truly matters. Picture your day as a jar, and your tasks as rocks, pebbles, and sand. If you fill your jar with sand first, there won't be room for the rocks and pebbles. But if you start with the rocks, the important tasks, then add in the pebbles, the less critical tasks, and finally the sand, the trivial tasks, everything fits. Effective people understand this principle. They know that their time and energy are finite resources, and they choose to invest them in tasks that align with their goals and values. They don't allow the sand, the trivial tasks, to consume their day. Prioritize your tasks, focus on what matters most, and the rest will fall into place. The fourth habit is to think win-win. This mentality is not about being nice, nor is it a quick-fix technique. It's a character-based code for human interaction and collaboration. Imagine a spectrum of human interaction. At one end, you have the win-lose approach, the shark mentality, where winning is everything and others are simply stepping stones towards personal success. At the opposite end, there's the lose-win mindset, the doormat mentality, where people seek popularity or acceptance by always putting others' needs before their own. But at the heart of this spectrum lies the win-win mentality, where people believe in the third alternative. It's not your way or my way, it's a better way, a higher way. This mindset fosters cooperation and results in solutions that satisfy everyone, enhancing personal relationships and paving the way for successful collaborations. With a win-win mindset, you create an environment of cooperation and mutual respect. The fifth habit is, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This principle encourages us to practice active listening and empathetic understanding in our interactions. It's not just about hearing the words someone says, but truly understanding their perspective, their feelings, and their needs. Imagine a conversation as a journey, where the first step is not to guide, but to follow. We often rush to offer advice or solutions, but by doing so, we may miss the essence of what's being shared. Understanding should come before advice. When we understand others deeply and empathetically, we create an atmosphere of genuine respect and open-mindedness. This approach fosters trust and paves the way for effective communication and problem-solving. In essence, it's about reversing the equation. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Listen, understand, and then respond. This habit, when nurtured, can transform relationships, both personal and professional. Remember, understanding precedes advice. Listen first, speak second. The sixth habit of highly effective people is they synergize. Now, what does it mean to synergize? It's about combining our strengths, our abilities, and our insights to create something that's greater than the sum of its parts. It's about recognizing that each of us brings a unique perspective and set of skills to the table, and that by working together, we can achieve more than we ever could on our own. Effective people understand this. They value the strengths of others, and they actively seek out ways to combine these strengths to achieve common goals. They're not threatened by the skills or knowledge of others. In fact, they embrace them. They know that the path to true effectiveness is not through competition, but through cooperation. Synergy is about creating a win-win situation. It's about creating a situation where 1 + 1 = 3, or 4, or even more. Synergy is about creating something greater together than we could alone. Finally, the seventh habit is to sharpen the saw. Now, you might be wondering what this metaphor of a saw has to do with personal effectiveness. Well, just as a lumberjack needs a sharp saw to effectively cut down a tree, we need to continuously hone our skills and abilities to stay effective in our lives. Imagine trying to cut down a tree with a blunt saw. You'd exert a lot of energy, sweat profusely, and yet make little progress. Similarly, if we don't regularly refresh our skills and knowledge, our efficiency in handling life's tasks may dwindle. The idea of sharpening the saw speaks to the significance of continuous learning and self-improvement. It's about investing time and effort in self-growth and rejuvenation. And this isn't just about professional development or academic learning. It encompasses all areas of life: physical, mental, social, and spiritual. Physically, it's about taking care of our bodies through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest. Mentally, it's about challenging our minds with new ideas and diverse perspectives. Socially, it's about nurturing our relationships and contributing positively to our communities. And spiritually, it's about connecting with our inner selves and finding a sense of purpose and meaning in life. Effective people understand the importance of this holistic approach to self-improvement. They realize that to stay on top of their game, they need to keep updating their knowledge, refining their skills, deepening their relationships, and cultivating their inner peace. This habit is also about balance. It's about understanding that to keep the saw sharp, one must not overwork it. It's about recognizing the value of rest and rejuvenation in maintaining our effectiveness. It's about knowing when to push hard and when to pull back, when to exert effort and when to relax. So, as we wrap up our discussion on the 7 habits of highly effective people, remember to apply this final habit in your life. Never stop learning, never stop growing. Keep sharpening your saw, and success will follow. So there you have it, the 7 habits of highly effective people. We began with being proactive, taking initiative and responsibility for our lives. We then moved on to the importance of starting with the end in mind, having a clear vision of our destination. We discussed putting first things first, prioritizing tasks based on their importance rather than urgency. We emphasized on thinking win-win, always seeking mutually beneficial solutions. We also tackled the habit of seeking first to understand, then to be understood, emphasizing on empathy and effective communication. We explored synergizing, valuing the strengths of others and working towards common goals. And finally, we delved into the habit of sharpening the saw, continually improving and renewing ourselves in all areas of life. Each of these habits is a stepping stone towards personal effectiveness and success. Remember, success isn't an accident, it's a habit. Start cultivating these habits today and become the most effective version of yourself.